All right, everyone, we are here with War 4 against Jugg2. Today, I'll be taking in Lady Deathstrike, Mantis, and Quicksilver. I've got Path 9 in Section 1, part of Path 4 in Section 2, 2 shared fights, and then a mini-boss on Boss Island. So, another Quicksilver war here, though. Not mostly Quicksilver. Each player on my roster gets 2 fights apiece, so an evenly split war here. First fight on Path 9 is Void. We're taking this with Mantis. Haven't quite done this with Mantis before. I have taken a Void on a hazard shift node before, but with Blood in the Water here, it makes it a lot more dangerous. So don't know if I would prefer doing it without a PS1. I do it with a PS1 here. Game plan is the same as usual. Get Intimidate up, get to our 20 mixed emotion as quick as possible. Most likely won't get to 20 on that first Intimidate. Use the Infuriate to get the special attack out and then replace Intimidate, and with the PS1 we should be at special 2. So Void, one of the only champions that does damage through the decay tactic, so you could not use a decay champion here and take those debuffs. You'll start getting damage from Void. So here's where it gets tricky. Of course, the first debuff I get from Void involves dexing, and then I had to be pretty quick, or felt like I had to be quick to get rid of that debuff, which got 2 poisons on me, but we set up the special 2 and that finished it nicely. So more damage than I expected to take. PS1 definitely makes that a lot faster. Manthing here, another reason I used the PS1 and was okay with it. Taking it with Quicksilver, this is a Decay versus Sugar Pill matchup, but here, even though Quicksilver doesn't naturally have buffs, he will get some from Manthing. So the game plan is to parry into Special 1, parry heavy into Special 1, so that you get to that 300 momentum and therefore place a permanent slow on him, and now we don't have to worry about the unstoppable from those buffs expiring. Now I forget for a minute there that this is insult to injury and my parry fails, so I have to rely on baiting heavies, which again is perfectly fine because I have a permanent slow here on Manthing, so him going unstoppable from the heavy isn't going to happen. First special 2 doesn't do quite as much. We got hit and got more power without placing whiplash through attacking, so we get to build to our second special 2 here. Randomly decides to throw special 1 there after a combo into my block. Relic, we're going to get one more special attack out here, or finish one more combo before he gets the special attack. Chooses not to use it. Heavy, medium, light, medium into special 2, and that'll do it. So a little extra damage there from that combo when forgetting about insult to injury. Path 4, Section 2, I'm taking the second half with Lady Deathstrike. It is, you guessed it, Dust. This is pretty much a nothing fight as long as you don't get hit, and as long as you pay attention to power stings. Major benefit here and major important thing to remember is to always end every combo with a medium so that you take care of unblockable and remove any chance of it happening during this fight. So we start out here, get some space so we can parry the medium, get our full combo in, and then just rinse and repeat this, throwing special attacks whenever we feel like that is a safe time to do so versus the power sting. Luckily we have, I think, 7 hits. Yeah, because there's 1 on the medium, 1 extra 1 on the final medium. So 7 hits and it is a full combo, so we should be able to cycle through power stings pretty quickly. If we don't in one combo, we will during the second. Always baiting out special 1s here. Not a big deal if you bait out special 2. Yeah, there's not. I mean, as long as you're ending with mediums and failing that unblockable, we're good to go. I believe once unblockable makes it through, but it was mid-combo. So we end up removing it right after that anyways. A nice special 2 here. She really tried to get us there, decided not to throw special 1. Probably gonna relic here. End the next combo with a medium, but do it shorter. Those quick lights, man. We're in ferocity, which isn't a big deal with us parrying mediums, especially after special ones. We're gonna run, our ferocity is gonna expire anyways. There it is with the unblockable. And then there it goes. This will be her last special one. And then she will KO in this combo. So path fights, easy, straightforward. We move on to Photon here on personal space regen. With increased regen, we were taking this with Mantis. So the other reason we took that void with Mantis. This is our redemption fight to make up for the fact that we just didn't hit the special attack button the last time we took her with Mantis. Power backs for this because most of the time this node does not get KO'd with one special one. Out of all of the nodes on the map, I think this one is the most consistent with that happening. I also did not turn on full recoil, so that kind of hurt, at least with getting it closer. So yeah, power back so that we have a special 3 ready to go with 10 Furies as soon as we finish that special 2. But same game plan, but a little bit safer because we don't have to worry about blood in the water and taking dot damage on the way to our special 2 and 20 mixed emotions. So intimidate here, gonna get to 20 easily since we're also preventing photons debuffs. There's our 20 and 1 intimidate. Now it's just get to special 2. She catches us on a dashback, so invuln boost, completely pointless. Infuriate here to start getting some special attacks out. Push her to the next special one. We hope she throws it. She decides, nope, I'm just going to be aggressive and try to pin you against the wall. We get an intercept there instead. Infuriate's gone. We combo here to get to special 2, and then we finish the fight with this heavy, hit the button into special 2, into special 3. So, redemption phase, or fight. Next up, Lady Deathstrike's second fight. Taking Wolverine Weapon X here on high energy diet. This is a nothing placement for Lady Deathstrike. We just, again, just like Dust, we have to make sure we end attacks with mediums to prevent the unblockable, which will also prevent the unstoppable in Wolverine's kit, since this node has reinvigorate. So his regen will spark the node to get unblockable. Us ending with mediums will prevent that. He's in Berserker here, so the only thing he really is stun immune. So now we're playing it like we cannot parry stun, which is fine. He's not going to be unstoppable. He's never unblockable once we prevent it. It's not going to re-trigger during Berserk unless he leaves Berserk and then comes back. And then it's working out nicely with how aggressive Wolverine is that we don't ever trigger Dex, and therefore we don't lose power from Burden of Might. Relic, and he should end in this special 1. Down he goes. So, easy peasy. Last fight of the war. AoE Chavez here. Tactic fight. Quicksilver, mine is unduped, so we don't have the 6 Wither from the kit, but we have the 5 from Decay, and we will have the 3 from time to time from his kit unduped. Got some Mr. Fantastic pre-fights, and honestly, when you see how quick this fight goes, we really didn't need him. She decides the heavy there, which is not a problem. Normally I would wait and try and get a Dex in to use that Wither to remove that dimension, but instead we have the Wither from the tactic, so just punching her removes or closes the dimension she opens from her heavy attack. So, I mean, name of the game is to push her over special 1, bait out special 1, get to special 2s, medium, light, medium into special 2 like I do here, and then this is going to take off most of her health. So one more special 2 will do it, but I do recognize that she is so low on health, she gets a from downtown heavy on me there. I go in with a medium here knowing she might Dex, so I'm prepared to parry. And I see her health is really low, so after this special 1, I decide to medium, light, medium here into special 2, which is what I do in Arena, and down she goes. So Pretty straightforward, pretty simple war. Only real sketchy one was that first void fight. We ended up winning this war. So we are 2-2. But yeah, you see here, pretty much anyone at the top here can pull a surprise or can pull a low death war. And that's what makes this tactic kind of dangerous. It's really comes down to who can be more consistent at the top. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, give it a like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.